Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time, where we bring you fresh horse racing stuff every single day. I'm Alan, your host, and today we're going to be talking about Paco Lopez, excellent jockey here, riding mostly in America. He has been reinstated. Paco has been reinstated to riding the horses. HISA has decided to lift his suspension for whipping a horse a couple times after a race was over, lifted his suspension now so he can return to riding. Now, he's just about 2 months the suspension lasted. It was indefinite. And now the question is, does Paco deserve to be back, to return so quickly? We'll take a look at that. And a lot to consider here. Okay, 2 months. 51 days to be exact. Length of the suspension. Now, this event took place at Parks after the race. A little bit about what happened, what transpired. The horse did win the race, but horse lost control. Well, Paco did the best he could to keep the horse straight, but he started veering towards the stands and shooting off, getting closer and closer, and had a sizable lead, but he did hang on to even win the race. But after the race, I guess Paco was shook up, and I don't know, he whipped the horse a couple of times right after the race was over. Nobody was really injured. The horse seems to be okay now. And so HISA, the Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority, that's what HISA stands for, they decided to take action and they suspended Paco indefinitely. And what happened after that? So Paco, wildly successful rider here in the United States, one of the best jockeys in the United States, maybe the best jockey. Now, listen, you were going to say, Alan, you're nuts. He's not the best jockey. This is a topic I'm going to discuss at another time, because you have to consider the best jockeys, the ones that have put up the biggest gaudy numbers, they usually get the best horses. And Paco, he racks up victories just as many as anybody else, one of the leading riders. And who knows, if he had the reputation, if he got the better horses, maybe he would be the guy that would winning all the big races. On any horse, he can do as much damage as anybody if he's given the horse. But of course, just like any jockey colony, when you're riding at the bigger tracks, the bigger events, the big races go to the top jockey. Okay, that's another time. Anyway, so he comes back, right? He underwent anger management, a couple of months there, 51 days again to be exact. So he went through the process to serve the suspension and recover from this. And now HISA did decide to reinstate him yesterday, Saturday, now it's Sunday, that he is able to begin riding again on Thursday. And he does most of his riding in the winters at Parks, where he's always one of the top jockeys, if not the top. And he goes and does a lot of riding at Gulfstream Park, where he really racks up victories when the other bigger name jockeys are not around. So those are the two places, and both of those tracks are running right now. So Paco will be returning to action. So I just want to talk for a second about the what HISA had to say. They did release a statement here. We'll get right to it. Now, this is from Horse Racing Nation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to the full article down below. But I just want to touch on the incident, what they say here, what happened, and HISA's what they had to say about it. Okay, HISA announced, okay, they're going to let him back. Okay, Lopez, okay, he announced Saturday in a news release, HISA, Lopez has met all the conditions required of the reinstatement, the return to riding, demonstrating his commitment to upholding the standards of conduct and integrity expected of participants in horse racing. During his suspension, now this is a big thing, during his suspension, Paco participated in required therapy sessions, which he has pledged to continue. Okay, it's ongoing. He's going to continue that. Good. Okay, and made sizable donations to the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund and Second Call Thoroughbred Adoption and Placement. Nice. Okay, and exact words, Lisa Lazarus, the HISA CEO, said Paco has demonstrated his commitment to conducting himself in a manner required of professional jockeys. He has expressed remorse and a desire to return to riding with a renewed understanding of the responsibility that comes with the privilege of working with horses. Again, I'm going to put the link to this article, this full article, down below. Okay. So far, so good. Now, I'm not downplaying what took place, what Paco did with the whipping of the horse. I know a lot of people, they're adamant. They're like, this guy should, there's still people say that he should be, banned for life. Me, I never felt that way. I never thought that way. I thought anywhere I was thinking anywhere 3 to 6 months, closer to 3 or so. And even now that cooler heads have prevailed here, he's a young man still. I believe he's under 30, maybe 39. I don't know if he hit 40 yet. Anyway, he's right around there. Heat of the moment. He was probably terrified when he saw what was taking place. The horse is running towards, going out of control. He managed to get the horse in control, control it before something disastrous really happened, and did win the race. Okay, that's the minor part. I'm not saying that's the big part that he won the race, but he did win the race. He hung on, and so time has passed, and in all light, okay, he did hit the horse a couple times, and he didn't do it out of, there was a reason, not a good reason, but, what was taking place, the environment, his emotions got the best of him. So, but he did go to therapy, and he's continuing therapy, and people can improve, learn new things, and maybe this even improves his temperament off the track if that's an issue there. I've never heard about that, but anyway, in all walks of life, okay. Now he's like, hey, maybe sometimes my temper gets the best of me, and these are tools I can use now to get over it. So he's done that. Now he's going to come back. How's he going to be greeted by the fans, the racing fans? How is he going to be received as far as his trainers giving him mounts? Well, they'll probably give him mounts. The guy is damn good. I mean, one of the best. And he wins. Bottom line is he wins. He made a mistake, and he's doing the best he can to rectify it. And he did serve a sizable suspension. That's a long time. Even at less than 2 months, 51 days, it's a long time. What do I think about it? I believe the ruling was fair. If it would have just been 1 month, a typical, anger management course, which he takes, can last anywhere between a month or a little bit longer, depending how long you break these sessions out, spread it out. So he's gone more than a month, and nearly 2 months. My thought is that he does deserve to be reinstated and return to racing, and hopefully, he learned something from it. Obviously, learned something from it. As a person, maybe it improves him going forward, even outside of racing. So I think he did, and he made contributions, and then he paid in the wallet. He missed all of his mounts, and still his reputation took a hit here. He's going to have to do some damage control and showing what he can do on the track and with his behavior, what he brings to the table, and maybe it even improves his riding as a jockey. We'll see. What do you think? Leave your comments down below. Does Paco, did he deserve to return so soon? I don't think it was really that soon in light of things. 51 days. He returns this Thursday. Be interesting to watch. So thanks for watching, everybody, and may the horse be with you.